Clearance advisory to copy.
401 Tango Sierra, ready to copy.
401 Tango Sierra, cleared to the San Diego Lindbergh Field Airport via fly heading 175. Radar vectors Victor 25. And then as filed, climb maintain 5,000, expect to 9,000 in 5 minutes. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 2602.
Clear to San Diego Lindbergh, radar vectors, heading 175, radar vectors Victor 25. 5,000, expect 9,000 5 minutes after departure, 128.1, departure frequency 2602 in the box, 401 Tango Sierra.
401 Tango Sierra, read back is correct.
Alright, okay, so 2602,
San Francisco Ground, United 982, spot 8 with Ada's Hotel.
Go ahead and squawk altitude here. So, we're going to get radar vectors to Victor 25.
San Francisco Ground, runway 1 left, taxi via Alpha Mike 1.
Taxi 1 left via Alpha Mike 1, United 982.
Let's get a map, flight plan, insert waypoint, Kilo Sierra November Alpha, insert waypoint. Oh, and I got the tech route right, which is great. Insert waypoint, PACF, PACIF. Alright, so he's going to give me vectors to Victor 25. So let me look up Victor 25. What?
Evening Mojave Tower, Bonanza 123 CRX, we're 8 miles to the west, landing Mojave.
Okay. Quick interruption there.
123 CRX,
Cat starts knocking at the door.
runway 26, report midfield.
Had to kick her out
Right down with
earlier.
26, report midfield 3 CRX.
She was misbehaving. Oh, I see Victor 25. Radar vectors. Victor 25. So I guess once we get to Victor 25, we'll go to MZB. I'm a little bit confused here, but we'll figure it out. So Cardi and MZB. Mission Bay. And insert waypoint.
Tower 3 CRX, please confirm, was that a right or a left downwind for 26?
KSAN.
That'd be a right downwind for runway 26.
And 5,000 feet. Vertical speed mode. 2,500 feet per minute. Heading is going to be, what do you say, 175. Oop, there you go. 175.
Henderson Ground, Mooney, 423 Charlie.
Fuel
Charlie
tank
contract.
switched.
Okay, so we know where we're going, we know what we're doing, we know our altitude. Come on, we know we're going to be in heading mode, vertical speed up to 5,000, and we'll expect 9,000 within 5. Got our squawk code set. Let's go ahead and dial in our frequencies here. So, frequencies. Tower, we are on They're departing 20 right and 20 left, so we're probably going to be coming up on the left-hand side. Is that right? Probably going to be more like 20 right to give us that. Okay, so we'll put in 126.8 as our tower frequency. And oh, you're back. I don't know when you got back, but there was a cat interruption that I had to take care of.
San Bernardino Tower, Skyhawk 727.
Okay, so that's our tower frequency.
727
Then
tower, runway 6, clear for
our
takeoff,
departure
right
frequency is going to be 128.1.
Clear for takeoff, right downwind departure for 74 Hotel.
Okay, so that's set up, and let's go ahead and set up our ground frequencies. We're on the east side of the ramp, so we want 120.8.
Ontario Tower, Bonanza 5973 uniform at 26 left at Whiskey, ready for departure IFR.
And what was our ATIS? It was
5907
KSAN.
John Wayne, correction, Ontario Tower, runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff.
1348.
And we're clear for takeoff 26 left, 5973 uniform.
Which, we'll check the weather. I mean, it'll probably still be Juliet, but oh well. Other than that, so cool thing about PilotEdge is it actually treats the radios normally in X-Plane, unlike VATSIM. So we can go ahead and switch to monitoring COM2 and speaking on COM2 with the mic 2 button here, which is great. That means we can monitor 2 frequencies at once, and we can talk to whichever one we want. So right now we've got ground set up on the COM2 side, and then we have our tower 126.8, as well as our departure frequency 128.1. And it's really nice to have all that set up there. So we've got our avionics set, and our aircraft is ready for taxi. Go ahead and release the parking brakes, put on the regular brakes. Switch the prop into beta mode for taxi. Go ahead and straighten our view up, and we'll go ahead and give them a call. But first, let me get my map up. So, John Wayne ground, know who we are, and we know where we're going.
San Francisco Tower, United.
We'll wait for this guy.
Short, runway 1 left.
982 San Francisco Tower, runway 1 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 150 at 6.
Clear for takeoff, United 982.
John Wayne ground, November 401 Tango Sierra, ready for taxi.
401 Tango Sierra, runway 20 left at Kilo, taxi via Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo.
20 left, Kilo, intersection, Hotel Kilo, or sorry, Hotel Charlie Kilo, 401 Tango Sierra. So, Hotel Charlie Kilo, Kilo intersection. Cool. So we gotta
401 Tango, so actually that's going to be Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo. You need to join Alpha before Hotel.
Roger, Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo, 401 Tango Sierra.
Niner 73 uniform, connect departure. Good flight.
Hey, departure good day, 73 uniform.
That's Alpha. This is Hotel. And then that'll be Charlie. And let's slow down a little bit. We've got some nice Southwest aircraft over to our right. So one thing I did before joining PilotEdge, or maybe right after I joined it, was download all, or not all, but a lot of the sceneries that are covered in the service area. So I believe I also got San Diego too, but I definitely got John Wayne here. This is a nice little scenery.
Mojave Tower 30 X-rays, clear in Echo.
United 982, connect NorCal departure.
Order departure, United 982.
Okay, so we've got ground tune on COM2, and then we've got our tower 126.8 on COM1, as well as our departure frequency.
Okay, parking by Charlie 30 X-ray.
And we'll just go ahead and make our way here.
123 Sierra X-ray. Unfortunately, due to your performance on the route, I'm going to have to pass you on the Cat 6 exam.
Can't say I blame you.
You're welcome, man.
Yeah, so it's not all terrible on here. It's nice. These guys are nice. And they do a super good job.
Charlie Tower, Skyhawk 113 Pop Foxtrot on the visual.
Which is why I'm here.
Or 123. Correction, 11. I'm sorry, aircraft calling John Wayne Tower.
Man, look at all that traffic.
113 Papa Foxtrot on the visual for 20 lane.
So we're almost on Kilo.
November 113 Papa Foxtrot, John Wayne Tower, Roger.
Oh, so he is going to give us the 20 left, which means we need to tune into the other tower frequency, which is... let's see, 20 left is 119.9.
Henderson Ground, Mooney, 23 Charlie. Charlie like to taxi.
Alright, and we're going to COM 1, and we're going to Mike 1. And we'll wait for this guy to take care of that call, and then we'll let him know we're here.
Charlie, Henderson Ground, Roger, standby.
John Wayne Tower, 401 Tango Sierra at 20 left intersection Kilo, ready to go. Should probably give me some shit for not just saying holding short.
Charlie, runway 17 right, taxi via Alpha Hotel.
I'm gonna go ahead and take us out of beta mode. Flaps are set for takeoff.
Runway 17 right, taxi.
Avionics are set.
Thank you.
We're looking for traffic at our right.
423 Charlie, that was mumbled. I didn't copy the transmission. Runway 17 right, taxi via Alpha Hotel.
Runway 170, taxi via Alpha Hotel, 423 Charlie, thank you.
Interesting stats on MapQuest and cool. Also, you went to MapQuest. I haven't been to MapQuest in forever. Remember when you used to have to look up directions and print them out?
We're 401 Tango Sierra, runway 20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff. The wind calm.
20 left at Kilo, 401, clear for takeoff, 401 Tango Sierra.
113 Papa Fox.
Okay.
Right,
kind of garbled that call, but that's okay.
Alright,
Alright, so we're going to make the most of this runway here. And we're going to go ahead and set our takeoff power right away. Well, that wasn't as right away as it could have been. Anyways, let's keep the center line here. Don't have much of a crosswind, just a very light correction will be needed. And that's 100. So we're going to come up. Once we get to pattern altitude, we'll go ahead and make our left-hand turn to 175. Gear can come up, though.
Gear up.
And our flaps can come up. And that's pretty good as far as altitude here. Go ahead and autopilot. That lovely, quick, jarring autopilot transition there. Go to 175. We're also going to watch our speed here.
401 Tango Sierra, connect SoCal departure.
Over to departure, 401 Tango Sierra, thanks. SoCal departure, 401 Tango Sierra, with you climbing 1.4 for 5,000.
410 Tango Sierra, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 9,000.
9,000, 401 Tango Sierra. Hey, look at that, I'm doing my radio calls without even thinking. Look at me now.
597, 3 uniform clear direct Paradise.
Look at me now. Alright, so now let me get into map mode and for flight here and make sure I know what I'm doing. Because he's going to be putting me on Victor 25. That's we're getting vectors to Victor 25. So, let's fix this. We are clear up to 9,000.
19-4, good day.
Alright, so this is going to be a quick flight. We're just going to be up in the air for about 15 minutes.
America 717, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
Getting back in the swing of things. It's always clearance delivery that fucks me up. It's just like not knowing if I found the right route, not wanting to fuck it up. Where's my traffic?
LA Center.
He's above me, but we're getting pretty close. Let's see if I got a visual on him.
401 Tango Sierra, direct Cardi.
Direct Cardi, 401 Tango Sierra. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this a while.
Approach American 717, 9,000 for 7,000.
And we'll turn nav mode on, we'll make our left-hand turn.
Traffic 12 o'clock, 8 miles, same direction.
Traffic behind us. It's feeling great.
We're looking for American 717.
Neaten that up a little bit. There we go. Still below 250. Still climbing at 2,500 feet per minute. Feeling good, feeling great. Set our speed bug to 250 just to remind us. And that traffic's going to be passing behind us, not going to be a factor. We do have some traffic that is coming our direction at our altitude. But it looks like they're holding steady at that altitude, so we're climbing faster than they are. I'm also not that close to them. Is that them right there? I think that's them. No, that's not them. That's the other guy. Where's this guy? I don't know if I'm going to be able to see him. He's right off my nose. But I can see that I am above him. Also, that guy's turning. I love that you can actually see this in real time. So many great things about PilotEdge, including this real-time TCAS that's actually accurate, that looks like it should. Actually, I think for PilotEdge might even pass that information to ForeFlight, although I'm not 100% sure, and now that I say that, that sounds like that might not be true. But I have a feeling that it does. I think that might be one of those things.
Road 388, nice work. Contact Long Beach Tower 19.4. We'll see you.
Maybe not. I don't know. I don't see any traffic on here. But actually, you know what? That might be something that I need to set up. Anyways, let's go ahead and update that we're going direct Cardi on ForeFlight. Got to be conscious of the active MOA on the left, which shouldn't be a factor. I'm going to pass well to the west of it. That's actually not a MOA. That's just a restricted airspace. Oh, we are busting our speed here. Did not catch that on the level off. Let's fix that right quick. Oh, engine not like being adjusted that quickly. Alright, well, we did screw something up, so that's good. Always pay attention to the speed. Anyways. That's a little bit better. So, we're just hanging here at 9,000 feet, going direct Cardi. Got traffic above us. Opposite direction. Where is he though? Looking for him. Looking for him, and I don't see him.
Santa Barbara approach, roger. Expect visual approach runway 25.
Oh, he must be below us. Oh yeah, because we're 1,500 feet below us. He's not 1,500 feet below. Above us. Oh, 717. That's Cat Trader. I've got the traffic. I don't have the traffic, but I see him on TCAS. He's not going to be an issue. Oh, where's Cat Trader going?
Number 401 Tango Sierra, contact SoCal approach 119.6.
119.6, 1 Tango Sierra, see ya.
United 106, turn left heading 040, descend to maintain 4,000. 274 hotel traffic, 2 o'clock, and 2 miles.
I gotta see where Cat Trader's going.
Fuel tank switched.
SoCal approach 401 Tango Sierra with you, level 9,000.
401 Tango Sierra, SoCal approach, roger, advise when you on the west.
Clear of conflict.
The Palomar altimeter is 3006.
Roger, we've got Juliet 1 Tango Sierra. And we do have Juliet from earlier. which is great. So let's go ahead and start getting some other frequencies here, so I don't have to think about it. Let's go make sure we're looking at KSAN frequencies. We're already on our west approach frequency, which is 119.8. And our tower frequency is going to be 118.3. Actually, I want to put that here. And then our ground frequency is going to be 23.9. And yeah, so some airplanes do have an auto throttle that manages the speed for them. This aircraft does not. That's a pretty fancy schmancy thing. But that's my fault for not looking at the speed on my scan.
982 Oakland's fine, maintain flight level 3 trees.
So once we hit Cardi, we'll go MZB, then into San Diego. And we do know that they are landing runway 9er from the ATIS that we got earlier. Mistakenly, still useful information. So runway 09er, winds are calm, and we've got beautiful, beautiful weather for the most part. Visibility's not amazing, but it's good enough for government work. And let's see here. So yeah, we'll probably get vectored for the visual. Got the other information up should we need it. And we've got our frequencies here. So we've got a tower frequency on the left-hand side and then ground on the right.
106 is going to maintain 2,000.
So all we have to think about is our descent. Once he tells us what our descent is. Anyways, I want to see where Cat Strader is. He's calling as American 717. The 717 part is always his call sign. Let's see where he's going. Let's look at the live map. American 17. He's going from San Francisco to what's LGB? Long Beach. Is that what that is? Yeah, that is indeed Long Beach Airport. So he is up north, closer to LAX. And looking at the map, that's me going down south.
Hotel, do you want to keep flight following, or will this be it, just transitioning the chunk?
There's our right-hand turn to MZB. So I think that's his second flight of the night, so and he's getting pretty close. Maybe? Yeah, because it's kind of late, isn't it? It's already 10:42 at night. Doesn't feel that late for some reason.
Well, no problem. The build is will be after 12 o'clock.
But yeah, he's a cool guy. He's in Boston. He streams every Friday. Sometimes on the weekends too, especially for like a major event. So we got another aircraft popping up on the TCAS here.
And 106, contact the Santa Barbara Tower 119.7.
So those guys are low, 4,500, probably won't be able to see them without scooching up here. See if I can scooch up without actually going through the ceiling and triggering some loud noises. Yeah, traffic's nice and hard to see.
There's a 4 Hotel Roger, radar service.
Yeah, where are they?
Contact Del Monte Tower, I'll see you.
I do not know. Thank goodness for TCAS. So we're almost due for a new weather update in San Diego. See, last update was 52 minutes ago. Usually update it hourly, so. But not a whole lot of traffic in San Diego today. Like a couple planes out there. That's a good song. Solid reference. Sorry, I just got that. Hey look, we found a cloud. Right in front of us. Let's look at the satellite picture. Is that accurate? Is Real World Weather Connector doing its job, placing that cloud correctly? I don't really know, I can't tell. I don't think so. I don't think there's any clouds near San Francisco. Or San Diego, rather.
401 Tango Sierra, center maintain 5,000.
5,000, 401 Tango Sierra.
1 Tango Sierra, also expect visual approach runway 27.
We'll expect the visual to 27, 1 Tango Sierra. Oh, so they are going to 27, not 90, or 09er. So 5,000, vertical speed. A nice quick descent, because we can.
584 Lima, Quebec, contact LA.
Really keep the throttle down. That would be amazing cloud accuracy, but that's theoretically what Real World Connector is supposed to do. It's supposed to draw clouds based on their actual positions. And I was kind of hoping there was some funkiness where like it literally translated satellite information into like real position. I kind of thought that's what it did, but I don't know. But yeah, we just have this rogue cloud. I guess there's some other clouds over there. That's a military base over there. That's the Marine Corps Air Station Miramar, I believe. That's right. Miramar, not Miramar. Miramar. Miramar, like the film studio.
Approaching waypoint.
Hey, what's that over there? That's San Diego Airport. That's what that is. It's San Diego International. Oh, I literally just saw your comment, gray plumes of smoke, and assumed you were talking about 090 after Mission Bay vectors final approach. 1 Tango Sierra.
Traffic.
Let's go ahead and set our heading to 090, which is due east. And we'll hit that right after we hit Mission Bay, which is right about now. And we are currently at 5,000 feet.
Navo 32 Delta 4001.
Approaching waypoint.
Hey buddy, I said heading mode. Let's get over to 090, please. And we're gonna slow down to about 200 knots.
Clear of conflict. 9 miles
Yeah, you are.
of the Santa Maria Airport. Santa Maria altimeter 300.
Yeah, so I saw your comment about smoke, and I thought you were talking about the clouds, but now I'm actually reading the chat, and that's pretty cool. Farah's always great. I mean, they're not great, but they're fun to watch. Like, I wish that nothing bad ever happened in regards to fire, but if a fire is going to happen, I'd like to know about it.
401 Tango Sierra, center maintain 3,800.
3,800, 401 Tango Sierra. And again, watch that speed. Traffic's not even close to being a factor. Calm down, airplane. Anyways, yeah, that's the cool thing about SoCal. Like, it's a fairly dense area, so a lot of things are recognizable.
Clear of conflict.
Especially around like LAX or something like that. But yeah, no. Fire. Let's talk more about that. Actually, I'm wondering what the status of the big fires in North Carolina are right now. I know they were having trouble getting those under control. So we're doing a respectable 186 knots in the terminal area. Teeny bit faster than spec. Alright, while we're hanging out here, let me get the setup for flight for the visual into 27, which really doesn't technically involve anything, but it's nice to see the traffic pattern represented there to get sort of oriented as to where I am. Right now we're just flying through the San Diego Bravo, eastbound, over the burbs. I guess this is technically burbs, right? We're over, what are we over, Lemon Grove? Over 94. California 125 is going to be off to our left. Which, yeah, all these roadways are represented really accurately. Which is awesome. That's one of the great things about how X-Plane does the auto-gen scenery, is the roads are based on real-world roads.
Turn right heading 160.
Right, 160, 401, take a Sierra. Also, let's keep the speed up, shall we? I want to be at 150.
Right, 432 Delta, contact.
So now we're essentially turning right on an extended speed. This would be a right base, which is great before we hit the mountains. And then we'll have another perpendicular right-hand turn.
401 Tango Sierra, Limburg Airport, 3 o'clock, 90 miles, put in sight.
Roger, report in sight, 401 Tango Sierra. Do I have the field in sight?
You said the airport's in sight?
Negative, we will report the field in sight, 1 Tango Sierra.
Roger.
At 3 o'clock?
Alright, 8432 Delta, LA Center.
Don't think that's where the field is.
401 Tango Sierra, turn right heading 230.
Right, 230, 1 Tango Sierra. That would definitely help. Because, yeah, I guess, yeah, that is technically 3 o'clock, but that's hard to see. Let's go down a little bit. There we go, I can just barely make it out. Approach 401 Tango Sierra has the field in sight.
401 Tango Sierra, clear visual approach runway 27.
Good on the visual, 27, San Diego 1 Tango Sierra. Okay, getting a little too casual with my radio calls there to actually think about what I'm doing. Let's also keep the speed down to 150, which is what I said. And we need to go northwest. There's the runway. Let's go ahead and ditch autopilot.
Autopilot disconnect.
Ditch the flight director too while we're at it. Who needs him? Yeah, it's a little bit hazy, which I believe is accurate. What are they reporting? They're reporting 10 square miles visibility. Which I mean, 118.3, 401 Tango Sierra, see ya. Limburg Tower, 401 Tango Sierra with you on the visual 27.
Fuel tank switched.
But I mean, haze is definitely right. But yeah, I mean, we're a little within 10 miles.
Limburg Tower, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 27, clear to land, 401 Tango Sierra. Okay, so we've got landing clearance. We're on about a 5.5 mile final. go ahead and slap the gear down.
Gear down.
So I feel like kind of out of trim here.
Sorry, 13 Sierra X-ray over to departure.
Which is part of that's also because we're a little bit fast. Let's go ahead and get our flaps down. Nose gonna come up, gonna fight that tendency so we don't porpoise.
Brickyard 3550, Long Beach clearance, clear to Las
Gonna
Vegas.
line up a little bit better here.
To departure, Daggett transition, then as filed. Climb via SID accept, maintain 3000. Departure 128.1, squawk 4435.
Thank you, sir. We're cleared over to Vegas.
And we're going to be going to signature on the right, so we want to
Departure 4435 in the box. Brickyard 3550.
Jesus, that call. That was great. So what do we have? We have a 7-knot crosswind from the left-hand side. So we're going to crab it a little bit.
Joshua, departure radar contact, climb maintain 1000.
Approaching waypoint.
November
get the speed up.
X-ray, yeah. 2014 X-ray, Vegas to contact Vegas to departure. We'll see it.
I'm using a lot of bigger corrections here, so let's get this trimmed out.
118.8.
That's feeling a little bit better.
At 982.
And let's keep our heading.
3.55.
This is what we want. 500 feet per minute descent, more or less. At this speed. We're on glide slope. See the traffic crossing right to left. Really not a factor.
400.
Radar altimeter, working hard. Okay, start going down a little bit.
Frequency change to Gillespie, please.
That poppy doesn't seem exactly right.
And like 4 airplanes called at the same time. The frequency change is approved for the aircraft to Montgomery. 982 LA Center.
I bet there's more than 100 microbreweries in this view. Alright, so we've got the highway off to our right there. Some power lines. Oh man, some real power lines. So let's... That's a little bit close. I don't know how accurate those power lines are, but damn. I guess that's the reason for the displaced threshold, isn't it?
2014 X-ray, thank you. Number 123 Sierra X-ray, clear direct Palmdale.
Okay.
Resume on navigation.
Clear direct Palmdale on nav, 3 Sierra X-ray.
For 584 Lima, Quebec.
Okay, let's get down here.
Contact LA Center 126.35.
Alright, that was a floater, if I've ever seen one.
For 584 Lima, Quebec, contact LA Center 126.35.
Okay. Figure out where we can get off here.
Gillespie Tower, Cessna 232 Juliet.
Right here. Oh, okay. That was maybe not the best idea.
Calling Gillespie Tower second.
Gillespie Tower, Cessna 232 Juliet Whiskey inbound for landing with the weather.
Okay, so once we get clear this ILS hold shoreline, which we are now.
I'm just over your airspace, about 5 miles south.
Beta mode
southwest.
stays on. Left can come on.
Juliet Whiskey, enter left downwind, runway 27 right.
Left downwind for 27 right.
And unlike when you're going to takeoff, you can't switch to ground automatically. So we're going to give Tower a call in a second. San Diego Tower 401, Tango Sierra is clear the runway at Charlie 6, looking for a signature. Taxi to signature is what I meant to say. Ooh.
401 Tango Sierra, taxi to the right via Charlie, remain this frequency.
Ramp via Charlie with you, 1 Tango Sierra, thanks. Yeah, that would, those power lines really freaked me out. And I think, you know, I've been to KSAN, and usually, I think X-Plane does make it a point to put obstacles, including power lines, accurately. Let me actually take a look at my VFR chart. I might not get that close to the runway. Maybe it does. It shows buildings. Hazard there might have that information. The well, hazard advisor's disabled because we're below 30 knots. Which is good. We don't want to be above 30 knots for taxi. Nice fast taxi to the ramp. Anyway, so yeah, we do have San Diego scenery, which is quite nice. Seeing those big ass power lines, which we will look at the replay because I want to see if I hit those and fucked up. Because I definitely landed short. I mean, well, I landed fine, but I had a huge displaced threshold that I guess I wasn't mentally prepared for. And so my touchdown point that I was looking at was, you know, closer to the threshold. And I guess I was, you know, subconsciously pushing myself below the glide slope when I shouldn't have been. Because I wanted to be below the glide slope because I wanted to land earlier. Because I wanted to get into here faster. But I think I did so. Yeah, this is exactly what I remember because there's the parking garage there. Stood on top of there and taken plane photos a few times. Alright, let's slow down right quick and hop in here. That looks like a Dassault Falcon 7X, maybe? Yeah, it is. Love me some Dassault Falcons. There's a really great one that I saw when I was flying out of Chicago Executive. I think it's like a 2 or a 3. Like a real stubby little Falcon, and it's great. It looks like a cartoon. Anyways, we're gonna pull up roughly parallel of this guy. Come on, you can go a little further. Don't do that to me, plane. And just right in front of the non-movement area. Okay. So out of beta mode. Feather the prop down. And mixture all the way down. Set our parking brake. Ah, gosh, darn it. Those buttons. Twice in one day. What a rough day. I'm gonna have to fix that soon now that I've done that twice. One day. That's pretty embarrassing. We did have our flaps up already, which is great. Go ahead and get our lights off. All of our systems can come off. Get our fuel cut off.
Good evening, Brickyard, 3550 short of Lima.
That was a great radio call, but I had to shut the plane down. Okay, flags and chocks. Door open. Beauty. Cool, so that's the end of that flight. So let's disconnect really quick. I really want to see if I hit those power lines because I'm pretty sure that I did. And I'm going to go ahead and say that those are accurately placed. I know that parking garage is accurately placed, so if they've got that level of detail down, then those power lines are probably accurate. Let's see here. Aircraft. So, wait. Make sure I'm disconnected from PilotEdge. Disconnected. Because that would be shitty if I did a replay right in front of them. Okay, we can start from here. So here we are. Our door slowly closing on final approach. You know, super accurately, like the real thing. So yeah, let's see. This is, I think, when we're still... Let me jump into the cockpit here. Yeah, so we're on glide slope here. And I think this is right where I start dipping down below glide slope. Yeah. Because I'm like, oh, the runway's right there. But that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. So let's see. Toggle. Okay, we'll do slow motion a little later because that's nice and slow. Certainly gave the folks at the parking garage a good scare. Although that is prime real estate for plane photographers. So let's see how I did here. Because this is, I noticed the power lines, and I shallowed my descent. I mean, we cleared them. We cleared them. I wouldn't say by a whole lot. And then watch this floater here. So actually, I wanna look at that again because that's like nice and close. Especially like from my perspective, like that's when I added some power and shallowed it. Oh, did I not shallow it out yet? Oh, that was a slow reaction too. And then look at that. Oh, so close. amazing place to put power lines. Anyways, and so then I'm like, oh, this is displaced threshold. Please don't land here. Please don't land here. Got a nice nose up attitude. And then I just float and float and float and float. And I guess, you know what? I get it down in a reasonable location. But I could have done better. I should have been able to take this first turn off. That was definitely way too late. So overall, good landing in that we didn't thump it. We didn't crash. We didn't hit those power lines, but we got mighty close. And we were definitely low on the glide slope. And then this is me just doing a nice handbrake turn here to get into this turnoff so that I don't have to go all the way down to the end of the field and then have to cross the runway in order to get over to this side. That would be really embarrassing. That would be super sad. Anyways, yeah, you got to go to that parking garage. I think they might, because I was actually parked there. Because I think that there was like a rental car return place. While I'm talking, let's just look at that landing again. I want to look at that from, where is you? Is Beacon Tower. There you go, nice little telephoto lens view. Look at all that compression. Gotta love it. Yeah, I think, you know, a lot of photographers go there, so I don't know how restricted it is. I think I had actually had to park there for some reason, so it was good, but I don't know, because it seems like there would just be a million people there. You can't walk there from the terminal, I don't think. Like, it's still relatively far away. I'll give you a bird's eye view. There we are, just floating it. And then I was like, hey, I want to go down. And then we go down. And then that's me missing my beautiful turnoff. Ugh. Alright. Still a fine landing. Just not as accurate as it should have been. And now we're going to hear that sound again. Alright, let's get out of replay mode really quick. Let's do a free camera, and let's just zoom up. So the terminal is on the other side, first of all. So the terminal is over here, over by the water. Oh man, this is all coming back to me. So it's over by the water in this highway, and then so all the way across the field and like towards the city is where those parking garages are. So from the parking garage, you have to go all the way over here. So it's a bit of a trip. But I mean, Uberable for sure. Anything's Uberable. Yeah, you can Uber that. Uber that nicely. Nice little, might be a 10-minute jaunt in traffic. I don't know. Yeah, that is indeed San Diego. Nicely rendered out here. Is that a train or is that a highway? That is a highway. Anyways, thank you for joining me. That first flight was pretty boring, but this one was not bad. And go ahead and disconnect now and call it a night. Thank you much for joining, and whoever else ends up tuning into this, that is all for now.